to meet you, Kelly Fry. Bart, come on in, chair. Just come in and have a seat. There's a couple of spots over there. Grab your coffee. The editors gather in this room about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we just kind of say what's going on. One of the first things we do is we look at newsok.com, and we see kind of what's playing on the web. We see what stories are trending. What's our top story right now online, Alan?
Well, it's actually an OU football story that we're actually playing on the top of News OK. We look at this screen to kind of show us in real time, what stories people are clicking on and from where.
News OK product, we keep it live all the time. We update stories. Our breaking news reporters are out and they're updating anything that breaks. Photos go up, videos go up, and we keep it live. It's almost like a fire hose of information just flooding you all day long. So the news world has changed so much. There was a time, and some of you may remember this, there was a time when newspapers put out several editions all day long. People will say, well, newspapers are dying. I mean, you all have heard people say that. But think about it. We are reaching more readers than we have ever reached in the history of this company. But the business model is disrupted. Do we always get it right on the nose? Not every day. But that's our goal. And I can tell you the men and women in this room work really hard to do that, because that's what matters.
I like Jenny Carlson real well, and I really like all of them, but I just like how she says things. I guess maybe she's got the woman's touch or something, I don't know.
I scan the front of each section until I get to the sports. I pull it out, lay it aside, get to the comics, turn it over, get the crossword puzzle, and I work the crossword puzzle, drink the coffee, and go back and read the paper then.
Right to that opinion page.
Okay.
And I just go from front to back.
Front to back,
And
okay.
then I'll focus on the sports.
All right.
And the business section. I like the business section. I like the color. I like the arrangement of things.
Okay.
Good coverage.
There.
I get it on iPad,
All right.
I do too.
and so I just go sequential. I wish you guys had a Monday business page.
I start on the front page. I'll just go through it, and usually takes me most of the day though. Take my paper out at break time. Usually there's a group of people and
Yeah.
we hand it out. It just goes to pieces and everybody's reading it.
Yeah.
There's lots of things I like about it. I wish it was bigger.
So do I.
But I see the front page, but I go directly to the business. I'm probably part of that new generation you're still in bed and you're checking your email and
Yeah.
you're looking at the newspaper right there while it's nice and warm before you get up and get your coffee and get to work.
I read it in the morning before, right when I get up, and so it's convenient for me.
When she called me, I almost had a hallelujah trip. Because she can tell you that I prayed for 2 weeks to make history, and I made today. The good Lord above let me God get here, and I'm telling you, I could almost kiss that woman for calling me, and I said, I'll be there come hell or high water. And I don't know who did this, but bless you for letting the people.
I invited you, and I'm glad you came.
I can see why he likes the opinion page.
Appreciate the talk today about what was the difference between OK and the Oklahoman, because I kept getting confused. I said, well, there's the OK document,
Yeah.
there's the,
I
but
know.
now I know.
It is the hard who, what, where, when, why, how doesn't exist much anymore. Everything's through different filters. So I don't use the Oklahoman as my only news source. I mean,
Right.
I subscribe to Wall Street Journal and I look at other things, but
Right.
I can't find local ads or what's happening in the business or the local sports or the metro. You want to see what's happening with the schools.
Sure.
So I do think that that's very valuable, but I never read like the world section.
Young people have different needs than I do,
Yeah.
so,
Do this all day long.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't understand that, but that's okay.
We realize there's different audiences
Oh, yeah.
for our different products, and so we're really just trying to serve a lot of different people. But we have a lot of creative folks out here, and they're tweeting, they're blogging.
Yeah.
I mean, they're on Facebook. I mean, there's so many more demands for our journalists than there have ever been. They're shooting photos, they're shooting video. I mean, it really is amazing, the level of ability. I've really enjoyed it.
This is one time.
Now I'm going to do it once a month.
I don't
So yes, you can all come back.